G'day everyone, Hobbit81 here with a very special guest, Toombe! Hello Toombe.
Hi.
Today we are showcasing a design I came up with that Toombe has helped me to put together with this immense redstone knowledge. It's something that I hope you'll all be very excited by, and as I'm sure if you've already seen the thumbnail for this video you know, it is our design for a multi-design shulker sorting system. Da, 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 da. But what's that you say? You can't sort shulker boxes? Well, we can. Push the button. Hopefully it works first time. Here it comes. Ta-da! 5 brown shulker boxes. Beautiful. And then all you have to do when you're finished, you can right click to send them back. Done. Alright, now you can choose any color you like. You don't have to go in order. You can pick any one. I'm going to do the blue one next though, because I've got some blue ones set up. So I'm going to call for the blue ones. The boxes, remember their order as well. Except these two, I swear, were the opposite last time. I don't know if someone has been messing with boxes.
They weren't so different last time.
We'll leave it there for now and we'll see. That's right, and the first two are swapped. But the rest are all as they were, which is good. So then when you're finished, you simply push the load boxes back button. Thank you. Ah, you're standing too close. You got one. There we go.
I'll just place it
Bug
back.
testing.
You don't see anything.
You see nothing. Alright, so I'm going to activate the yellow one this time, just to show you that you can call any of the colors that you want.
Oh, I think I know why it went different. There was a random round one in the system.
Oh, okay.
I found it in the blue minecart that's using it back.
It's because we've been doing lots of testing. There's some little bits and pieces everywhere. But when it's weather clear, when you're sort of using it properly and you're not just randomly testing lots of stuff, it always works 100% fine. I love the stomping mechanism here. So we're going to go through and show you what's going on here and how this works. I won't be doing a tutorial for this. I will be explaining it, and I will be providing a world download for those people who want to build it. But what I'm hoping is that the community out there will see this and be able to make something more compact and possibly even quicker. So that's what my true hope for this. Go over here and have a look at all this redstone spaghetti. That part over there is separate. That's not part of this. This was some testing we were doing to test the rails, and we will look at that in a moment because there's a good reason for that. So what happens is you choose your color on the selector here, and it outputs the comparator signal, which changes depending on which one it's pointing at. Now we actually split the signal here in two directions. The first one comes down here and changes the track selector. So at the moment it's set to green, I believe, in there. And this is the returning line. So when the cards come back, they come along here and they shuffle along here until they get down to the one that they are supposed to be on. Toombe, could you change it to red perhaps, please? There it is. Every time he turns it, it changes it. Now we wanted a way to be able to launch the cards when we were ready for them. If we had it set up with the same way, just by turning it, then every time you turn it, it would fire off. And that's been the hardest part, is getting that to work. Toombe showed me how to make an AND gate, so that it takes the signal out of here, but it waits till you push the button. So it combines the button push and the same signal strength, that's a new word for you, signal strength that we use to change the tracks to activate the ones over here. So Toombe, if you could please push the call button, we should see that the red one here lights up, and it drops the minecart over here, and it's almost instant because the new observer blocks send an instant signal. So that was red, which was this one. So if you follow the red line under here, and Toombe taught me how to make redstone spaghetti like this. It's good fun. Absolutely hideous, and I'm sure there's a more compact way to do this. So when you push that button, then it sends a signal with the same strength that it was using here to change the track. It drops the minecart down here. We'll follow it down here. It goes along the track here, and it goes around behind everything, back up here, runs along the hoppers here. When it comes along this side, it activates the activator rail here, which fires off the dispensers. Got it right this time. And they all fire at once. So all your shulker boxes appear. Oh, your teeth can't hear me anymore. Oh, okay. Rip TeamSpeak. So it fires the dispensers, loads the blocks, and then it comes and sits down here waiting. When you press the button to load the boxes back up again, it fires up the pistons, squashes them, and after a short delay sends the minecart off, and it goes back to its track. And that is it. All back to the start again. I wanted to show you over here why the system is so big. We have this one set up for testing purposes, and we're doing some theory crafting over here. Right. So set to brown. That's fine. This one actually needs to be over this way for brown. And we push the button. Calls it. That's fine. This one was a version Toombe was making. We discovered that the flaw in this system is that the way he's got it set up, because he's sending it back along the same line, once it gets back up to the top again, it runs over the hoppers again. So you'd either, in this design, have to lock the hoppers, or have it go back via a different line, like I did in the final version over there. But, barring that, the problem with this design is, we'll just squash that if you want to change it to something like red, well, you're going to have a lot of problems with the lines here. If you wanted to go to blue, it'd have to be, let's see, this way to send the blue cart, and then to send it back, it'd have to be that. So you'd have to change that, but if it was a different one, oh good, welcome back. But yeah, we worked out this way was going to be, here's my phone, we worked out that this way would be near impossible unless you are some sort of rail god. If you can do that, then please do make a version of it, because this would be super compact. That would be it. That would be all you need if you can work out how to route the tracks properly. I cannot think of a way. Perhaps that would be the next version. Another thing we'd like to mention is we are using hopper minecarts. There's 5 items in each hopper cart, obviously. I think Toombe did the math. How many items can this storage system hold?
Since it's 5 items per minecart hopper, so it's 40 boxes in total, and each can hold 27 slots. If you're using all 64 stackable items in to fill everything, then it should be 69,120 items, unless I completely suck at math.
Oh, I do, so I'm going to take your word for it. That's fine. So in the space of just here, you know, ignoring all the redstone and everything else, in the space of just these 5 spots here, you can have that many items accessible. You could set up an enchanting table here, anything else you need, potion brewing, and then feed it into here, and then just call whichever one you want. You know, you want your redstone one, you call for your redstone one, get your redstone out, and you can keep them in a certain order. So put your redstone ore here, for example, your blocks here, then your comparators, repeaters, and everything like that, rails and stuff, and whatever else, buttons, whatever else you want it, and they're always going to be in the same spot, as long as you don't shuffle them around in there. And then you can switch around to blue for enchanting and lapis and stuff.
Let's call the brown one.
Or the brown one. Brown one is the quickest. These signs you wouldn't need in the end. You could put item frames with items in them. You could leave it like this. You could have it raining. Raining's lovely. Brown is awesome. Feed Toombe. Yes. Definitely. Where is he? Num 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 num. I don't know how effective it's going to be when you're in creative. Hey, juggling. So that's our design. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you can make a better version. This really is just a proof of concept. I had the idea. I couldn't quite figure out some of the redstone. Toombe's been invaluable helping out with that. I noticed you made a chair for yourself. Just saying.
No, you don't have one.
One chair for 2 people. Yeah. So I couldn't work out the AND gate. So that's been good, and to me definitely helped out with the redstone spaghetti, and just providing as a soundboard has been invaluable. So I want to see what everyone else can make. I want to see a more compact version of this. I've got a few ideas for different versions of this, but we're working around the same principle here. So I will release some additional videos soon once I have those working. If I can work out a way to make this more compact, I'll also release another version. So for now, thanks everyone for watching. Thank you very much, Toombe, for helping out. I could not have done it without you.
No problem, happy to help.
And remember, if it's not dangerous, I didn't do it. See ya!